Your cover letter should be clear and concise. A few paragraphs is usually enough to convey a powerful message. Your letter should cover the following elements: a salutation, introduction, experience and expertise, goals and aspirations, a recap, and a thank you. Remember that your cover letter is a formal introduction to a prospective employer. Take the time to find out who exactly to address the cover letter to and address them appropriately. Also, you must use a formal tone. A hi or hello is not acceptable to begin with. Instead, use dear. Begin your cover letter by clarifying which role you are applying for at the prospective company. Please include any context that might be helpful, such as where you saw the posting or how you heard about the position and so forth. Then move on to talking about your experience and expertise. Focus on what's most relevant to the position you're applying for. Your resume will already outline your educational background and your professional experience, but this is your chance to highlight your current role, key skills, and what you're bringing to the table. Tailor your past experience to show how you can add value in the new prospective role. In this section, you should share your long-term goals and aspirations. Companies want to know that their employees are dedicated and interested in the position chosen. If they can get the sense that this position fits well with your long-term plans, they will be more invested in getting to know you further. This is also a good time to touch upon how the company's values resonate with you on both a personal and professional level. How would you benefit the company, and vice versa? Now, towards the end of your cover letter, you should always summarize the key reasons as to why the prospective employer should choose you over other candidates. Remember, the idea of a cover letter is not just to repeat what's written already in your resume, but instead it's to persuade the employer to review your resume and invite you for an interview. Conclude your cover letter in a polite manner by thanking the prospective employer for taking out the time to review your application. Reiterate that you look forward to hearing from them and sign off with yours sincerely or best regards. Now that you know how to write a strong cover letter, here are some additional points to consider. The first few points are particularly relevant to job applications that are sent via email. Please ensure that you're using an appropriate email address when applying for jobs. Many young graduates don't realize the poor image they are portraying when they send an email with a slang email ID created perhaps years ago. You may think it looks cool, but I can assure you, employers won't. Now the subject line. Make sure the subject line clearly indicates the intention of your email. It should be concise and self-explanatory. This sample subject line clearly states the reason for the email, the role, and the applicant's name. Attachments. Unless you're instructed to do otherwise, type the cover letter in the body of the email and then include the resume as an attachment in PDF format. Some applications require you to submit references. If you are required to do so, attach a maximum of 2 references and preferably attach 2 that highlight different skills and strengths. Proofreading. This is super important. Please make sure that you proofread, check the spelling and grammar of your cover letter, your resume, check that your file is attached properly and downloads properly, and if possible, ask somebody else to read it for fresh perspective. Now, beyond these essential checks, it's important to ensure that your cover letter ticks all the right boxes. Imagine you're the recruiter and you are reading your own cover letter. Answer the following questions to determine whether you would like to meet the candidate. Does the cover letter have a personal touch, or does it sound generic? How much thought has gone into the cover letter? Is it clear, concise, and engaging? Does it make you want to read the candidate's resume? Is the content relevant? Does the candidate have the necessary experience and skills for the prospective role? And does the cover letter reflect the candidate's genuine interest in relation to their personal and professional aspirations? Now you have all that it takes to write a strong and compelling cover letter. Let's just do a quick recap. A cover letter should be clear, concise, and engaging. It truly has the power to persuade a potential recruiter to open your resume. A cover letter provides insight beyond your resume, allowing you to highlight your capabilities and really give the potential employer a sense of your personality. You should put enough effort into ensuring that your cover letter reflects genuine interest and thought, and this is guaranteed to make a positive impression on a potential employer.